Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host Matrix Lord 212 and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
So we're getting Scott's review finally. First we're gonna do Space Babies. So you got the floor on that one.
No, excuse
Wow.
me. Yeah. There we go.
All right. Now let's go to Devil's Court.
No, be all kidding aside. I will say this much. Yes, it turned out to be a real sucky episode.
Yeah,
I mean, it sucked Godzilla-sized donkey balls.
right.
That way.
I know.
Because when I did my review for the Blind Dyslexic, I said it was late show and wait for VHS.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
God.
But all kidding aside, I also said, granted, when it first started off, it was good.
Right.
It's just when they got to the baby half, when it started getting Mondo stupid.
That was just fucking weird.
It was
Fucking
just
weird.
asinine. And I've chatted with other people online. They said, and they agree that this second episode should have been the first one.
Yeah.
But I will say the Ruby getting snotted upon in the corridor. I love that. I mean, I laughed my ass off. That in the end, that was the only up. Sorry, that's the only up note about that thing.
I don't want to. Please, everybody, don't mind me snacking. I've been streaming for hours. I'm starving, and rather than not do a cast for hours, I wanted to jump into this with Scott, but I haven't eaten really that much, so I'm gonna be munching. So don't mind that. But yeah, I give it a perfect 10. Devil's Court.
Oh, Devil's Court. Oh, that's my note. That's the first of my favorite ones, and it just, pardon the pun, it hit the right chords.
Yeah,
and the way they set it off to where it's like all the music's bland and has literally no rhythm.
that was so funny.
That was, I mean, it's just like you're hearing this and thought, what's going on here?
That was I thought that was a great touch. That was hysterical.
Yes.
Like, and you saw her reflection when he fucking
said, "I love." That gave me the chills. That gave, I mean,
so good.
That gave me the ever loving chills when I started.
You know what? One of my favorite scenes was when he got clever and he shut sound off the whole word.
Yes.
And that whole way she was acting and everything, it was so good. Like that she found a way to get the sound to work.
Yes.
With the water.
That was awesome. And then eventually,
very terrifying, very terrifying.
And then trapping them both in those instruments, it's like, oh, good Lord!
The fact that they lost,
yes,
and he didn't know what the fuck to do when he's freaking out in that drum. Thank God for the Beatles, obviously.
Yes,
but he failed. He genuinely failed, and it happens sometimes. But
yes,
wow.
But that's the first of my favorite episodes, which I can honestly say, because she's my new villain.
Mm-hmm.
There's Colony Sarf, the Snake Dude, and her. Those are now my two favorite Doctor Who villains.
But as a daughter, I was a son. I guess I was the son, but she's whatever. I mean, because she's the father to the other kid.
Yeah.
She defeated him, really. And Toymaker did not. So, well, they did David Tennant, but then they just played another game, whatever. So yeah, I'm Moffat now. Episode is going to be the one that's going to be talked about.
This is the one people will be willing to go back and watch time and time again.
So regardless of you and I loving the second episode, a lot of people don't because they're against the whole thing with the trans rights and the whole. They're biased.
I forget if it was you or somebody else who was talking about. They were saying how Maestro could not be played by anybody else.
Said.
I knew. Okay, I know.
I said that the Maestro cannot be played by a straight person.
Exactly.
That can't be. Could not be. No way.
It was just, and the fact they did a take on
The Master?
Pyramids of Mars, where he showed her the future if they don't defeat her. I mean, that was perfect.
I like that.
And they even encountered her again. That was even frightening.
The Master, my son Joe told me, because I saw it 3 times. Dad, did you hear this? And I was like, no. And he's like, you watched it 3 times, you didn't hear this? She played Howard Saxon theme, the Master's theme, right before when he went into the TARDIS. You know, it was a thing. Meaning that regardless of what bullshit he says that the Master's parked, the Master's coming back. Like, inevitable. Hopefully before Shooty leaves. So, that's good.
I will say another thing that I liked about it is at the beginning where she looks at the camera and she starts playing, and she's the one who starts off the Doctor Who theme. I thought that you really went there, and I started laughing my ass off.
Good night, Ray.
Night, Ray. Sorry I couldn't catch up with you because I was playing the GTA.
Now that's all online, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So occasionally I was calling a cab, taking out the cabbie, equipping it with a certain little device, and then looking for other lobby members to see if they want a cab ride. And, oops.
Nice. So.
Yeah, I'm a sneaky little shit when I have to.
I know that I started watching this before because I didn't know. I sent you a message, and then I'm watching people's take on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And then you answered me, and I was like watching it, and I was like, people really against Doctor Who, like really bad.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of
really mad. They're really mad. I was
catching one guy. I was catching one of my new one of the new people I'm subscribed to, and he was not thrilled with. I don't think really mad. I don't think he was knocking the trans person. I think it's just the overall storyline he didn't care for.
Yeah,
that's the second one.
Yeah, they're really pissed. So,
but
I was trying to explain it. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, I mean it blew chunks.
Oh, terrible. It was awful.
I mean, it's like that should have been. I hate saying it. That should have been further down the show list than the first one, because they could have easily set the Maestro, or I don't know how Boom's going to be, but they should have went with something else.
I honestly think Boom's going to be the one everybody loves because they do love Moffat. So
yeah,
I think they're going to accept that. Yeah, I think pretty much. Hey, what's up, Karen? So. Again, I'm not. I could watch Space Babies 10 times. I'm not going to change the reaction. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm only watching it.
I don't like it. Sorry, but
the funny thing about that is I was sent that one, and then I was also sent the Devil's Cord.
Right.
But I found the Devil's Cord on my special site.
Okay.
And of course it was a day later, naturally, and I forget if it was the Devil's Cord or Space Babies. I forget which one it was, but I tuned in, and it's like whoever uploaded it to Daily Motion had used the one which was dubbed over with a foreign language, and it's like,
oh god,
okay. So I went and
screw that.
So I went and watched the one which I was given, and then So once again, thank you.
Yes, thank you. So Doctor's going to be back on for us, I guess, at 7:00 on Friday, which would be midnight for everybody else. And we will be doing Whovians Kiss throughout the week, of course, because Kate wants to be on, and Marty wants to be on. There's a whole bunch of members who wants to be on to talk about what they thought of the episodes. And then we'll also be with the Everything Show. I want to do the Everything Show with you about Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, because we both saw it. A lot to say about that, actually. And then we got to regroup with Chris too, because we got to start talking about breaking news and other stuff with the moves coming out. So, all right, we're gonna end this cast. We might go into another one. Thank you guys. Have a great day and night. Take care. Bye for now.